proceed.
Am I detained? Am I being detained?
You will be in a minute if you don't let me ask these
No.
questions.
Am I being detained?
Right, listen to me.
Am I being detained?
Are you refusing to give your details?
Am I being detained?
Are you going to give me your details?
Am I being detained?
I will detain you if you do not refuse to give me your details.
Am I being detained or no?
Are you going to give me your details?
Am I being detained? You're not answering the question.
I'm asking you a question.
If you're not answering that
Right,
question...
Mate, at this minute in time, I'm going to detain you under section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000. I'll take that once. Listen.
Wow. Why are you taking my camera?
Hi guys, what's going on? It's Big Man Audits here, and it's the only auditor who audits the auditors, if I ever get it right. Anyway guys, just to give you a quick background information, AB is at Luton Police Station here. I think this is the second one that he's actually done here. He's already had some altercation with some officers. He's standing outside, and yeah, after giving them more information than he's ever given anyone before, it goes a bit tits up. Let's take a look.
Well, if you're going to do it, what was it? Stand off outside Luton Police Station. That's the title of the video, right?
Yeah, if you want a short video, mate.
Is that what you said earlier?
I think that's what I said, yeah.
I think that's what you said.
Yeah, stand up outside the police station.
Ooh, who are them two?
In fact, no, I don't like that. Can we not do that?
I like it.
It sounds very bellicose. Like, everyone's fighting and...
Go on then.
But it's not, is it? It's not suitable.
The beginning was a bit of a fighting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't.
But then he's changed.
Nah.
So, I'm going to jump quite early with this one. It's not going to be a massively long video. He's actually exchanging a few pleasantries with these two officers that are here. The one in the hijab is being a bit difficult, but majority overall, they know, you know, what's going on.
Stand off outside Luton Police Station.
How long have you been recording for, curiously?
Now?
Yeah.
Oh, about 30 minutes.
Imagine the viewers are probably going to lose interest after the first 5 seconds.
No, they don't. I swear they
At the
don't.
moment, we're just talking about
My viewers,
absolutely nothing.
my viewers just, they love watching this stuff. You know, so do I. Huh? Who? Nobody's obsessed with anything. They're obsessed with tyranny, that's for sure. But they're not obsessed with the police. We love the police. Because, you know, when we're in trouble, we call you guys.
That's what we want.
Yeah. So when we're in trouble, we call you guys. So we need to have you on our side, to be honest. But you're kind of drifting, you know. Look what happened in the USA. You know, it's exactly. You know.
Very different to the UK, I assure you.
Come on, what type of argument's that? Come on, man.
But no, it's happening in the UK as well. How many times have you seen a police officer beating up a kid? And
Different breed too. Well,
there's loads of stuff. That police officer that went to, I will arrest you, and the guy goes, what for? He goes, I'll make something up.
I've seen that video.
You know.
Yeah.
And then if you stand in there, you as a police officer, if you see something wrong, you should get, you know.
The problem is there's thousands of police officers in that country, and one person you can't doesn't
That's
represent
it.
the whole force.
Well, people are here to make it right. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it
Was
is.
that in the UK?
Yeah, I think it was I think it was like somewhere like Hull or something, wasn't it?
That's what I was talking. That's what I was talking about earlier. Police officers make stuff up.
Okay, so let's interject with this a little bit, okay? So they obviously know why AB is there. They know what he's doing. They're well aware of what he does. And it's very true what they say. You know, you can't really tarnish all the police with, you know, the odd few bits of bad behaviour. But as is constantly seen in these videos, that, you know, whether they're an inspector, right the way down to a foot soldier, if you like, even PCSOs, they don't actually understand the law. And that's understandable to a certain degree. But when they've been policing so long, they need to be fully understanding what they're going to be doing when they step foot on that street. You know, you expect them to serve and protect like they do in the United States. I think that's their motto in the United States. In there, obviously, it doesn't have serve and protect written on the side of that police car. AB is right, and I've been the victim myself of an officer lying on duty. But for the fact I had them on my camera phone, they were caught lying. So these are things I always give everybody the same advice. turn your phone on. Even if you have it in your pocket, get it recording. It will hear what is going on. Because a lot of the time, including traffic stops, by the way, people, a lot of the time things are made up and things are not fact. And when you do go to court, you can present the fact against the officer. And that proves they're liars. So not all of them are like it, but always, always, always use your mobile phone and record what is going on. If you have it in front of you, then there's no denying you're recording. But if you have it in a pocket, there is. And that's when the attitude changes.
To arrest people all the
I
time.
don't know any officers to do that.
Why do you
If
think
I saw
people
an officer
now?
who did that, I would report them.
That is why people are videoing now. Everything. As soon as you stop somebody, they're going to put a camera in your face straight because they don't trust you anymore.
Everything gets recorded.
Not you
Both
personally,
ways,
in general, because they don't trust the police anymore. But it shouldn't be that way, you know. That's what I'm saying. You should make the change, maybe.
I really think this is a bit experiment.
Huh?
I think this is a bit experiment. I really do.
No, it's not an experiment. It's a. Oh, okay. It's an. I'll tell you what.
I
I'll
think
tell you
it's
what.
trying to
I promise you, I will tell you what the
Yeah,
truth.
yeah.
It's an audit. How's that?
An audit.
That's it.
Tell me more.
Yeah, my channel is called Audit in Britain.
Okay.
That's it. I'm not lying now. I'm telling you the truth. It's called Audit in Britain. I will.
I'll search that.
I have to title it what you said, and I have to put a thumbnail now. I have no choice. I'm sorry, man. But it'd be good. It'd be a laugh.
Tell me more about auditing Britain. So what other topics then? Auditing Britain?
All sorts, yeah, just topics. It's perfectly lawful.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm curious.
Oh, I see. It's just police officers by the mix of it.
Not really. Can I come with
This
that?
is
Have a
your...
look?
You need to rename it Auditing the Police Force.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. You need to subscribe now.
Oh wait, it's not just... No, I'm not
Can you
surprised.
subscribe? Come on, why not?
Oh, it's...
It's very clear, obviously, that now he's shown them everything that what he's doing, so they can pretty much see it. So nothing is a surprise.
all sort of workers. Men of foreclosure. That's interesting.
So are these pretty much taken all in Bedfordshire then?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, what came too close, sorry.
Are these all Bedfordshire recordings or?
No, everywhere.
Oh, Cambridge, okay.
But it's not just police, it's everything. It's everything, just public...
It's like quite a singular focus.
Sorry?
I feel like ours is the longest yet. Oh, no.
Yours is going to be the longest, I know, but you making it long.
Yours is going to be edited, though, isn't it? So it's
Well,
sort of,
I usually don't.
certain parts are extracted.
Usually why I do take the boring parts, if it's too quiet, nobody's talking, I take them off.
So all we have to do is stop talking for you two.
If you stop talking, then that's it. Yeah, it's game over. I've never...
I tell you what, it's really interesting. He's obviously built a good rapport with these two officers because he's filled in their detail, given him basically everything about what he does.
I've never given us this much information. Just because now you became actually human and I give you information. That's what it's all about. That's what it's about. You know, not everybody's a criminal, guys.
We know that.
Well, no, you don't. That's the point.
wait,
You
it's
don't. The
second
way
talking guilty.
you opened that window and you started talking to me, you treated me like a criminal. You're human now. Yeah, I can see you now.
Treat you like a criminal though.
I can see past your uniform now, but earlier I couldn't.
You couldn't see my uniform.
So now I can see past your uniform, but earlier I couldn't. Because you were just some kind of a drone, you know? I'm telling you, I'm being honest to you.
Exaggerating a little bit.
I am not. Honestly, you will see your face again. You will see it tonight yourself on the...
I'm not going to search you up because I do.
You're going to subscribe. Do you know how many police officers have subscribed to me? Thousands.
You don't have to subscribe to watch it, do you?
No, you don't. But
Just
police
YouTube
officers,
it.
they like to...
You just YouTube it.
I can see them commenting all in there.
Yeah, it's quite interesting because I've got some police officers who subscribe to my channel, and obviously I try and give a fair, honest review about what's going on. I quite actually like these two officers, but it's about to get a little bit twisty.
I don't get that. To watch the video on YouTube, you just click it and you don't have to subscribe.
Yeah, you don't have to subscribe.
To watch or make comments.
Yeah. No, you don't have to subscribe, no. But I'm asking you to subscribe. It's a request.
It's not going to be granted on my end.
Why not?
I don't know YouTubers. Also, why would I watch it when I've been here and experienced it? I'm watching things I already know.
Yeah, but it might teach you things.
See how beautiful you look on camera.
It might teach you things because if you subscribed before, then you probably won't be standing here now. Because the next time this happens, I'm sure you're going to just go on.
I would ask exactly the same questions next time.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. I've got to find
And
out.
stay here half an hour and talk the same way. Look, they're all freaking out. That's what I'm trying to say to you. This is not normal behavior.
Hello again.
Hi, you're right.
Hello.
You okay?
Yes, well, thank you. Are you?
Yeah.
Right.
You look a bit grumpy, my friend.
Sorry?
You look a bit grumpy. I'm not
It's been a long
gonna.
day.
Before you
It's been a
carry
long
on,
day.
I will not take any advice from you, and I will not take any any lessons or anything like that.
Sorry?
I won't take any advice.
I'm not here to give you a lesson, so I'm here to...
Because you sound like you're
going
going to give me some advice.
Just to clarify, previous to our further conversation earlier, you're refusing to give us a reason as to why you are here other than the factual filming of police
Ooh,
station.
hang on, I've told him everything.
No.
Are you a bit too late
I'm
now?
just clarifying.
So, this is where it's going to get interesting. Mr. PC Junior here, who looks about, he's just like left school, is late to the party. The information about what AB is doing there has already been provided to his two fellow officers. So they are perfectly aware of what he is doing there. There's been very friendly dialogue up till now, and he's clearly has an agenda in his mind. There's been obviously some stuff gone on before this video, which we haven't been privy to, which I'm sure if you check AB's channel that you'll actually find it. But let's see what reaction he comes to from being butthurt.
You're refusing to give us a reason.
They know
as to why
everything.
you are here,
They know everything.
other than the fact you are filming the police station.
Hang on.
Is that right, guys?
No, it's not.
He's got a YouTube channel.
He's got a YouTube channel and he's doing a vlog. Okay.
So you came here to what? To do just to?
Listen.
Am I detained? Am I being detained?
Right, he is aware of what AB is doing. He's totally aware. So what happens next is completely unlawful in my opinion.
You will be in a minute if you don't let me ask these
No.
questions.
Am I being detained?
Right, listen to me.
Am I being detained?
Are you refusing to give your details?
Am I being detained?
Are you going to give me your details?
Am I being detained?
I will detain you if you do not refuse to give me your details.
Am I being detained or no?
Are you going to give me your details? or
Am
not?
I being detained? You're not answering the question.
I'm asking you a question.
If you're not answering that
Right,
question-
mate, at this minute in time, I'm going to detain you under section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000. I'll take that off once. Listen.
Okay, let's stop. You have no legal obligation to provide that officer with your personal details if you choose not to under any section for filming outside in a public place. You've not committed any crime. You have to be reasonably suspected of section 43 of the Terrorism Act. He's already been informed that he has a YouTube channel. He was told by two other officers. This is now, in my opinion, an illegal detainment, and it's going to result in an illegal search. Now, I'm going to go over that section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000 for you. Officers, they do have the power to stop and search a person who they reasonably suspect. There is no reasonable suspicion here. None. He's told the two officers by the side of him exactly what he's doing. He's even presented his channel. There is hundreds of videos. There is no reasonable suspicion at all. And it's just the purpose of the stop and search is to discover whether that person has anything in their possession which may constitute evidence that they're a terrorist. So this is where the problem comes in of police officers abusing their power and exactly highlighting what he was saying to the two officers just a few moments ago. You know, police officers make things up. Why has PC Arsehead decided that he's going to arrest him and detain him for a search under the Terrorism Act? Completely unlawful.
Why are you taking my camera?
Email address.
Okay, so I'm going to fill it in because obviously AB goes into it. He's basically said that the four officers that are there, you can see the blonde officer and you can obviously see PC Junior here. They've conducted a search unlawfully, in my opinion, probably in AB's. We'll find out very shortly and what he intends to do about it. He asked during the search that both the two officers he was having a good rapport switch their cameras on so he can make a subject access request, of which you are also entitled, guys. If you are stopped by the police and they have their cameras on and they do not tell you, the first thing you ask them to do is, why did you not tell me? Because it's in your policy and it's in every policy of every police officer and every police officer and every police force around the UK. They must notify you at the earliest opportunity because they are data handlers. And of course, you are allowed to do what's called a subject access request, which means you can get access to that video if they don't mysteriously lose it. So guys, let's carry on and see what he says.
Numbers? Why not?
It's all done electronically.
So you think you're just going to search me, do that to my hand?
Okay, now because this is an illegal detainment, in my opinion, and because this is an illegal search, in my opinion, there could be a grounds here for common assault committed by the police officer. The police officer has made a presumption that AB could be a suspected terrorist, even though he's given a full account of himself to the two fellow officers either side. He's placed him in handcuffs and actually broken the skin, physically hurt him for an illegal detainment. That would constitute, in my opinion, under common law, common assault. So he has the power, or definitely certainly has the reason, to go into the police station and make a complaint against the officer for common assault, because a common assault occurs when an individual purposely inflicts unlawful, reckless force on another individual, causing them harm. That's the base of it, and it is prosecutable by up to 6 months in prison. So let's see what he's got to say.
Yeah, and that's it.
It's going to give you. I've told you.
You're a tyrant.
You're entitled.
You're a tyrant. I'm going to sit here all day. I'm not going to move.
Okay. Would you or would you not like a copy of the subject form?
I need the copy of the search form. Yes.
What's your email, mate?
I'm entitled for that. You need to give it to me. I don't have email.
Phone number then.
All right, I'm going to come to your station now and get it.
Okay. As soon as I generate the document.
I didn't even take your shoulder number, man. What's your shoulder
6474.
number? You're a tyrant. Can I have my stuff? My stuff. I don't need yours. My
Anything further?
camera? Oh yeah, you can have it. Have that. Take it.
We don't want the camera.
Really? Why not? Because you realise you're a
We
tyrant.
viewed what we need to view, so you can have your property.
What are you? A tyrant?
Just leave
You're a
it.
tyrant. You're an embarrassment to the force. That's why you are, sir.
Thank you for your opinion.
No, it's not an opinion. It's a fact.
Thank you.
You're an embarrassment.
Thank you for your opinion.
You searched me. Where's your grounds? Any grounds?
I told you already.
What's
I'm not
that?
gonna repeat
What's
myself.
that? What's that?
I've already told you.
Go on, say it
When
again.
you can get the form, you can have a look at the grounds.
What's the ground?
I'm not going to repeat myself.
No, you're not going to repeat yourself because you're a tyrant. That's why. Off you go. Off you go.
I think at this particular occasion, the police officer knows he's actually done something wrong. Really, really majorly wrong here. Because he's... In my opinion, there could also be an argument for a Section 26 Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015. Really could. Corruption or other improper exercise of police powers and privileges. Because at the end of the day, the police constable commits an offence if he exercises the powers and privileges of a constable improperly and knows or ought to know that that exercise is improper. So there could be an argument here for a Section 26 corruption of Criminal Justice and Courts Act of 2015, because this guy, as AB quite clearly points out, is a tyrant.
Please don't follow what he does. Please. He's a tyrant. You should correct him.
Explain the grounds, mate.
He didn't. How come you didn't do this? How come you didn't do the same?
He was detaining you.
It's really interesting, isn't it? So PC James here on the right, who's been perfectly reasonable throughout all of what we have seen, he said, I tried to explain to him. He is well aware that what's gone on is incorrect. Well aware of it. He's just stated that he tried to explain to him what was going on. And he then has come across and detained him illegally and performed an illegal search. Incredible. And this is the reason why auditors do what they do, to protect you and me from tyrants like the moron who's sitting in the car right now. And before everyone screams at me, Section 5 public order, you can't do that. By the way, they removed insulting from that, so I can say what I like about my opinion of this clown who's now sitting in the driver's seat of a car.
What do you mean? I wasn't detained all this time.
He was detaining you for the purpose of the search. That's why he put the cuffs on.
I'm going to the station now.
Right?
6474. I'm going now. I'm going to complain about you, and I am going to see you in court. Mr. Tyrant. Off.
Well, guys, we're going to leave it there. It would be really handy to know. I will contact AB and ask him for comment on how he actually took it further. He did actually, I know, submit a subject access request, but it would be really great if we could give you some updates on some of these stories. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for joining me today. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And also, don't forget, check out Auditing Britain. I thank AB very, very much. And once again, thanks very much. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Catch you soon.